Hi, I hope all is well wherever you are. Happy Sunday. So I'm out here. I decided to come for a walk, and of course, I'm having some thoughts. So I figure let me just go ahead and walk and talk. Now, remember, I'm still working with recording and walking at the same time, so never mind the angles looking crazy, because I really don't care about that kind of stuff. Whew. Baby, it's some slight inclines out here. I've been walking for over an hour, maybe closer to 2, because I did the original boardwalk. There are a couple out here, 2 boardwalks, and then there's like, regular trails through the woods and stuff. So I've done all of that. And there was a north and a south trail. I started on the north, and I think this is taking me back to that. And I may skip the south. I'm kind of tired. But yeah, I'm going the right way. I love a trail with a good system that keeps you from getting lost. But I'm pretty familiar with this place. I'm at Weeden Island, so I'm pretty familiar with this place. I haven't been on the Boy Scout trails in a long while though. But what was I gonna? Why did I start this video? Yes, it's been a long while since I've been out here, and I told myself I really wanted to start, getting on the trails again, tending to more self-care activities again. I've gotten so far away from all of that stuff because I'm spending more time scrolling, and I hate it. And I feel like I hate it, but I still find myself spending way too much time scrolling. So I have a short list of things that I would like to do. Nothing that I have to commit to or anything, because I realize that when I give myself a list and I say, okay, if you make this list, you got to complete this list, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And it's like, no, I don't want to feel like I'm breaking my word to myself if I don't do it, because I hate that feeling when I do put that expectation on myself. And I feel like 2026 is, or should be, a year of flow. I don't think I've ever really truly allowed myself to just flow through life without giving myself so many rules, or trying to restrict myself to doing certain things, creating a routine so that I feel productive, so that I feel like I am using my time wisely. And I don't like that. I have learned that I don't like that because I get overwhelmed. I constantly have ideas flowing through my mind. I'm constantly buying supplies for crafts that I never get to. I'm just constantly wanting to try and do so many different things, and I never, finish them. Like I'm constantly having my hands in 1,000 pots, So I was like, okay, this is not working. It's not working. And so then it's like I kind of stopped everything. Not everything, okay? Because I mean, I know I can give myself a whole lot more grace because I didn't stop everything. You know, I still make my tea. I still write. I still do some things. But it doesn't feel like enough, if you get my drift, right? So I said, okay. And this year has been crazy, okay? This year has been insane and very much still is. So I was just thinking, and I'm just like, okay, what if we just didn't like try to tie ourselves, me, myself, and I, to so many things and just focus on doing things that bring you pleasure, that give you joy, you know? And you know what those things are. I love this. But why haven't I just gotten myself up to come out here and do this? And I don't know the answer to that. I just didn't. And I didn't beat myself up about it. I didn't. You know, it's just, I move on about my day. I still, you know, find moments of joy throughout my day, even though I'm not doing one of the things that I love this. Just look. I mean, how gorgeous is this? It's absolutely stunning. And my mind, my body, my soul needed this. I just gotta get up and do it. Oh man. And when I first got here, I thought that I would just stick to the trails. Stick to the boardwalks. Cause I ain't gonna lie, you know, I was a little scared. But I mean, airplanes. You just can't let nothing like that stop you. You never get anything done allowing fear to win every time. So, yeah, I started my planner for 2026. It's a DIY planner. I'm like making the boxes and everything. I'm doing it myself. I started last night and I feel pretty excited about it. I have been writing in just a regular one subject notebook and just writing the date and, you know, about my day, and that's it. But for this one, I have space to talk about my day. I want to write about a moment of gratitude. I want to, you know, mention what books I'm reading, what music I'm listening to, maybe a particular dream I've had. I mean, whatever. Song lyrics or book quotes or quotes from a TV show or a movie. Just, you know, a little bit more of myself into my planner. Because I tend to have 4 or 5 journals for different things, and I don't want to do that. I want one notebook that holds everything and one sketchbook that I can use as my scrapbook. Okay, so I'm back at the juncture. Oh, do I want to tackle the South Trail? I don't think I do. I don't. I'll be back, you know. This is one of my favorite places. I'll come back. But yeah, so like just more personalized and putting all of that stuff in one notebook. And then for the sketchbook that I would turn into a scrapbook, those would be like the pictures that I take. I don't know if this is going to be like structured like monthly type thing or just willy-nilly. And I feel like I really like willy-nilly, like wherever I want to do, however I want to do it. And that matches the vibe of Year of Flow. You know, it doesn't have to be routine. Just do what you want. As long as you're having fun. And I'm more intentional, more intentional about less scrolling and more creating. Because I really just don't like that. You know, my time has, yeah, I don't like it at all, and can't nobody change that but me. And I don't think I'm being too hard on myself when I say I scroll too much, because, you know, I've noticed it. Look, look, look. I mean, we got good sun. We have bees flying. It's so many out here. You would think it was springtime, but those yellow flowers are so beautiful. But yeah, and like even my channel, well, my channel has been willy-nilly anyway. I learned when I first started doing like making content and stuff that all that structure, it's not fun. So I'm not really changing much about how I make videos and do like the long-term stuff, because no. It's so crazy because it's like the more I learn about myself, the more grace I can give myself. And truthfully, I'm where I'm supposed to be at any given moment. You know? And I'm thankful for that. I have also realized that with all of this stuff going on in the world, in this country, all of that, I'm just politely stepping out of the way, because it's all crumbling down. And it's gonna happen. It's just messy. I got my hearing aids on, and I'm thankful to say, you know, nothing has like scared me. Cause sometimes, yeah, I am switching subjects. Cause sometimes the upside to the hearing aids in nature is that I get to hear practically all of the bird calls and the bird songs and everything, and the fishes splashing in the water, even if it's like way out from the boardwalk. I can hear my footsteps. I can hear the pitter patter in the, plants and the trees and stuff. But the one downside is, and what I have learned, is that a lot of times the most noise that I do hear, it's just a squirrel. I know I've said that before, but those little things can make the biggest noise that sounds like it's a raccoon, a possum, or something else with 4 legs that's way bigger than a squirrel. Okay, I saw a woodpecker, the spotted one with the dash of red on his head. I saw one of them. I hear something, but I don't know what it is. But yeah, so that's my little Sunday chit chat. I didn't do too much this weekend. Yesterday I stayed home. Yesterday. I took my mom on a couple of errands. Whoa! I just told you, Brandy, you got to look where you are going, girl. I am too far from my car for any kind of craziness. Ooh, let me put this camera down, honey. Let me put this camera down. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I will likely see you next week.